KaChai with Lucky is on. I have my good friends Babu Mariam, I have Ashlyn Mubiru Mrs. and I have my brother Adam Kiamanyo, who is going to represent the men. KaChai, today we have cooked. We're going to talk about the things that drive men away from our homes. To go relationships. Can you imagine men these days pack their bags and go?
Yes. When there's nothing.
Oh, really?
It's the easiest option.
It's the easiest option.
Yeah.
Like, what would drive a man crazy to a point of saying, I've had enough?
Well, right now, unlike back in the day, our parents,
Right.
where the man had total control over what was done or said in the house, it's not the same thing now.
Okay.
Now the women of today have gotten to a point whereby they say what they want and what they feel, which wasn't happening back in the day. Now, most men still have their egos in play and they are not willing to let go of the status quo.
Yeah.
Right.
Where we were raised to know that when I come home, I am the man. What I say goes. Which isn't happening now.
Okay, so because you don't feel like a man in your own home, and the woman right now is confident, you leave?
No, I think
it
it becomes a nagging thing. I don't think it's a one-off.
It's not a one-off
it's
that
not
you
a
come
one-off.
once and then today,
Yeah.
It's
a process of trying to persevere through this and trying to see, okay, probably she's just snapped over something and she'll get over it, but if it's
continuous, it grows,
yes.
you know. It's a building block basically. By the time the man has said, I'm leaving, then there must be something. I mean, she must be doing something constantly. And you see, he actually has a point. Women, we've gotten so confident, number one, but also because now we are more
empowered. The word you're looking for is empowered.
Which is good. Which is okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. But you see, in terms of how, like he says, how we are brought up in the African context, there are certain things that we shouldn't be, you know, like you want to take over now, you want to be the man in the home.
Are you saying perhaps we have moved on and we have evolved, but the men are refusing to?
Yes. Something like that.
Should that be our problem though?
No,
Essentially, what you're saying is true, but it's not that we're not willing to move on.
Right.
It's just that, look at it this way. We are used and have been raised and have lived pretty much our entire life seeing one thing.
yes.
Right.
So now, changing our status quo to
become
Get to the kitchen and also try to wash some dishes.
that isn't a problem.
those are simple things.
Those are simple things. That's not a problem.
But to a man who doesn't do it and you feel he's supposed to
I
share.
will willingly do housework.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, and that's not the problem. The problem is I come home every day, we discuss something, but because you haven't agreed with what I have said, you do what you want.
Even if you've had a conversation on
Even if you had a
it.
conversation.
Yeah.
But having
do
a
what you want.
It's
conversation,
like a
did you come
disrespect
to a
kind of thing,
conclusion?
you know? It's like a disrespect kind of thing. You disrespect
Well,
the
to
person, you want to step on them,
be
you
honest,
want to take decisions on your own
To be
and
honest,
get your
yes,
partners.
there's no partnership these days.
Yeah.
It's more of a situationship now. I mean,
Situationship, I like that.
You're right.
I am in this situation, I have my wife, she's here, we're doing this, but we never agree on anything.
Okay, that's
Now,
part
it gets to a
of,
point-
yeah.
It gets to a point whereby we've said this thing over and over and over. I've said this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I'm going to keep quiet.
Okay.
Then something else will come up. We'll discuss the same thing, do the same, go through the same process. I'll keep quiet. Eventually, I'm going to get tired. Now, unlike you women, we don't know how to put our emotions out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Most men.
Yes.
Some men are open. Oh, some are open. Yeah.
Yes, they're there, but very few. Now, because we don't know how to put our emotions out there, we're going to just get up one morning and say, but why the hell am I still here?
Yeah.
You don't come back the next
I
day.
need peace of mind, I need something. Some of us start by saying, I'm going to the village.
You go to the village for a week.
I'm not going to the village.
Uh-huh.
I come back Sunday, night or Monday morning, go straight to office.
Yes.
I was talking to a few men just before I came here, and I asked them some of the reasons as to why they would, walk away from. Some said they are not getting enough intimacy with their women.
No,
a woman of today is too busy. Would you say that's true, Adam?
Yes.
Are you the man?
Yeah, but it needs to be.
No, but
Sorry.
Miriam, so
She
okakane.
has a feeling for a man.
yes, that is true. That is true.
Right.
Most of my buddies, you see, you come home. Actually, some interesting thing is these days we get home before our wives.
Hey,
Sometimes, yes.
I get
But
home.
also
I get home at 6, 7 p.m. She'll come in at 9, 10.
Yeah.
Right.
And as soon as she comes in, she's tired. I mean,
And
she's
for you,
been
you
at
have
work,
been.
And you have
I've
been
relaxed a
preparing
bit, I
yourself
showered.
since
I might want some intimacy, but
Yeah.
as soon as walking at 10 p.m.,
Eh,
you've had your dinner already.
okay.
And that's going to be the process throughout
For
the week.
some time.
For some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
but-
it is.
What
What
has
about-
taken
what
over?
about-
Like,
what-
most women, most of us lately,
Right.
we are working too hard. Okay, maybe some even, most have jobs now that are bigger than the men's. So you find that the time now for home is very limited. So, and yet, that intimacy is very important in a relationship. You people, I hope you hear me well. It's very, very important because there are some messages that need to be communicated non-verbally. Yes. So yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Even those conversations that you have had that perhaps you have failed to get to or jump to a conclusion, you can resolve them by having some intimacy.
Yeah.
When you're done, you're like, but listen, honey, it's not going to work.
Yeah, we need to.
And then she will
adjust
listen to
something,
you.
Which is why I say I call it a situationship. Because the intimacy has gone out of the picture.
Right.
So now you're just two housemates in a room.
But also,
And then if you're lucky enough and you have kids, the kids become the focus of the relationship.
yeah.
So the two of you stop mattering.
But also,
Or maybe you have too many options.
you've gone to work. You know, you've gone to work. The entire day, you two have not communicated at all. You have said nothing from
Not
the time
even
we
check
all
on
left.
Yes.
Come to think of it, you come in on Monday, you're from up country, and you go to work.
Right.
You come in when she has already left for work, probably. And then you totally don't communicate, and then you come back, at least she comes in at 9 or 8 or 9, and then you want to get in bed.
So people are not making time for
Prepare
one
your
another.
food along the journey. I want to eat this meal. I need to prepare it.
It goes both ways. It
Yes.
goes both ways.
Yes.
Because generally speaking, men are not. We are not good communicators.
Yeah. Most of
We are
them.
not good communicators. We are more high. You okay?
You know,
You want her to talk to you when there's something to say.
There was a clip
Right.
that was going around that men are always ready. Women are passionate. They want the affection. But men just want sex.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
really?
sometimes
No, that's not true.
The thing
A man
is,
who loves
the
you wants
male,
more. I
exactly.
think.
They want more, but the thing is, whenever they're always ready.
Wait.
Does not
Let me
mean
ask.
it's-
Since Adam
but
has
if
been a
there's no
man
time to
before,
prepare for
I'm still a man.
because is that the case?
No. For us, sex is not something we have to prepare ourselves for.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
They are always ready.
But do you want to connect, the emotional connect with your
Yes,
women?
we do. We are not animals.
But it starts with
But you
affection.
see-
It starts with that communication.
But it doesn't have to be
Come and just
Christmas
say,
every day. Sometimes it's, okay, yeah, we've communicated.
"Baby,
Come on.
in my head, if I came back when I'm
But
tired,
your head and the other parts of the body can communicate differently.
that
So
is
you have
communication.
said one of them is women and men's ego. That's why you
Yes,
guys
yes,
walk away
yeah.
from it.
These
And
days
you
women
said
work. Where do you guys
intimacy,
go?
and you have talked
Intimacy,
about work.
Time for
How
one
about
another.
hygiene? Is that something that will drive a man away?
Oh, yes, it is. Personally,
Hygiene of what?
I hate this thing of putting panties in the bucket.
Hawkins, 1 week here.
One week in the back.
Yes, let him talk.
What really?
What are you doing? Why are you keeping in that room? Why can't you wash them today?
Right.
Get it off, wash it.
Let's go.
But the air passes through and then you.
So tell me, is that because she's trying to ensure that they are fully...
No, but he's just even giving
Hydrated.
just one.
How dirty can somebody be to soak it for a whole week?
So you're
saying, wait, if she soaks for a night, would that turn you off, or it's just for a week?
If she's soaking tonight, and in the morning,
she washes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, then you want to wash them on Sunday. Have you, by accident, ever kicked that cover?
And it just falls off. How about, okay, so quick one.
Smell of the week.
You close, you run away.
All right, another.
Hygiene is an issue, of course.
Okay.
That is an issue.
How about appearance? Because as a woman, as you go through things, have children, and
we know your body is going to change.
Right.
We still like you and love you the way you are. This change, I mean,
of course, you're 1 in 10, yes.
Your body is going to change.
Right.
I can't expect you to be the same way you were before we had the child.
But what I meant though, it's not about the physical change. It's
how
taking care of yourself. Like you wear the same dress from Monday to Monday at home.
And a mosquito net.
Because that's a home dress. Like you get your chiles to not take a call, and then you have something on your head. And then there's charcoal everywhere. Would that push a man away? And there's people who do that. Once they get married, they're like,
again, it comes down to the communication. I think if you're communicating and trying to tell the partner.
Thing that happens to women, and please don't take this the wrong way. When you guys get married.
Right.
For some weird reason, you flip the switch.
Elucidate, please.
Let me explain. Before I married, as we're still dating,
right,
you're pretty much going to be prim and proper. Pretty much the entire time. Even as soon as you get out of bed, you're going to want to.
You smell good, look good.
Marry you.
Hey, Chiwed, I'll tell you what.
It's like you're yes, like you're how your father's house with your brothers who don't give it, who don't care. But
right. So would you say that would push you away or contribute
to? I don't think because it's you to say, by the way, you need to.
But remember,
personally,
yes. So it's all communication.
Yeah, but like I said, men are lousy communicators.
Yes.
We shall give you subtle
hints.
Yes.
Techija kola.
Personally, if you wear something I don't like, I'm going to hide it. I'm going to hide it. I say, disappear. You look for it to disappear, so you look for something else. I mean, you have all these clothes, and I don't know why. You have so many clothes. You have so many clothes. Why you choose one or two particular
clothes that you wear?
Saturday and Sunday every day when you're home. Considering to us guys, I mean, we're going to wear shorts and the best or sleeveless or a t-shirt. We're never going to be around with other things. You guys choose the worst clothes you have.
Absolutely.
Why do you have no clothes?
They're very comfortable. Those clothes, those two dresses, they're the most comfortable.
That's what he's saying. You flipped the switch. Did you used to wear them before you got married?
And then you're going to wonder why I'm going to look elsewhere.
Yes.
So that pushes you away to look elsewhere.
Have you had a conversation with this person and said, you know what?
He even throws them away.
I said I throw them away.
Yeah, if you throw them away, then definitely you will.
No, because I will tell you first. I'll tell you,
baby, you should jump cola.
So if they fail, you throw it away.
How about let me tell you.
A woman to understand that really.
But that's your man. That's your man. You should know.
If she keeps doing that, then that means there's something
My
wrong.
being
So
your
the
man now does not
decides
mean you don't need to care about yourself.
No, what I'm trying to say is, she would know how you feel about certain things because she's your man, regardless of how you communicate. Because you're supposed to be able to read. But
So
maybe she doesn't care. Do you know that
things.
sometimes we don't?
No. Actually, these days,
Like you have kids. You have kids.
You have a job.
But Ashley, there is a kid.
We have some
There are kids to
money.
take care of. There is in your family. There is what. Then you care about what your husband Adam thinks about your two dresses over the
But why
weekend.
not?
this relationship is for two people.
Yes.
Because, but wouldn't you say some things are trivial to leave a relationship for?
No, but you see, it's not a one. Yeah, it's not.
But
a
it's
standard
one
A
of.
combination of so many
Exactly.
One other thing that would drive men to say, I've had enough of this, if the woman is over possessive of the man.
Nagging, possessive,
All the time.
all the time.
Where are you? why are you not here?
Who are you with?
Who are
Can
you
I
with?
talk with who you are? With, I don't know.
Actually, personally, I don't answer that question.
But who are you?
Who are you with? Where are you? What time are you coming back? But I don't know. There's that, you know, so you keep nagging and nagging and
We don't ask
nagging.
those questions.
Right.
We never do.
No, do you know?
Personally, I don't.
Police.
I never ask where
Oh!
I ask you where you are.
Yes.
Is if we had a prior arrangement, we're going to link up.
Yes.
Then I'll say, where are you? I come and I pick you up for something. But me calling you out on the day and ask you, where are you?
You know, let me tell you,
I think it's like in Uganda, it's like some sort of greeting. Mariam will call me and be like, Lucky, where are you? I'm like, okay, I'm at work. Why?
Operating procedure for women. Hi, how are you?
Where are you?
Where are you? Immediately. Me, if I call her, I'll ask her, hi, how are you? A, B, C, D, E. The where are you will never be there.
Actually,
You know
I read
why
somewhere
sometimes-
there's this relationship counselor, I think it's called Jay Shetty, who said if somebody calls you and they ask you, where are you? Because they don't really care for you. A person who really loves you and you're in a relationship with will ask you, hi, have you eaten? Is everything,
Oh,
you
how
see,
was your day?
you see how the
Oh.
questions are different?
day going?
How was your
Yeah.
day? Yo, did you manage
I'm
to
here,
get
are
some
you
lunch?
here?
Yes,
Can we all
because,
go
okay,
home?
no, personally, me, my wife right now is on the way from Kisoro. She's on our way back. I've talked to her 3 times today.
You see?
I'm not asking her where she is, I'm just asking her, is it going on right?
Yeah.
Are you fine? That's all. Now,
But you know,
as
that
long
is
as-
a diplomatic way of understanding where exactly are you.
That's a loving way of
I
understanding.
know where she is.
Diplomatic loving.
She's on the road.
Ashley,
Yeah, but anyway, what Ashlyn was saying, that nagging spirit, that spirit of possessiveness, you know,
You
I
want to be
mean,
in
you
control
want
and
to be in
understand.
control. It gets to the men. Men don't like that kind of
all right.
behavior.
Now, as we conclude,
Yeah.
because we are pressed for time, this topic is so broad. What do we need to do, Adam? You're the guy here. We're just women
Please tell
really
us.
trying to keep our relationships.
To stop being
Tetoa
sensitive.
kubera miyembe.
You see now, you can't fight nature.
Right.
You can't fight your nature. It is who you are. The only problem now that I see, that is a personal
Observation.
observation, is this whole thing of you being independent is not a bad thing, I say. It's the levels to which you have taken it that is causing the problem.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't want me to make any suggestions. You don't want me to
Give any
give any
advice.
advice. You want to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it.
Right. Because you're independent. You're a
Yes,
woman who is.
because now, but let me give you an example. I'm at home, then you decide we're going to need a new rug for the sitting room. I'll tell you, okay. I don't have money right now. Give me a few days and we see how much. How much we
You'll
go
find
for.
that rug.
2 days later, I'll buy the rug in the sitting room. And then they'll give me a bill. She has paid for it, but I'm not get the bill and pay back.
Right.
Yes.
Of a rug she chose,
Yes.
maybe expensive. That's not
Decided
what
on
her
her
budget.
own.
So you see, that's the thing. We are playing catch up.
Yeah.
When you're slow,
We are playing catch up.
bring you up
But
to
you see, that's the
speed.
thing.
But that's not
Give me a
right.
few
It's
days.
not
right.
Give me a few days.
Give him a few days.
Because I have so many things on my plate.
Yes.
Yeah.
It also depends when she asked.
But-
Probably there were guests coming at around that time.
But women
If
are.
there was no-
Let me also put in something.
Hey, what am I putting?
Woman, you make money. You're asking for a rag. Okay, use that as an example. But there are certain things
Yes,
that
yes.
really women ask their men to buy, and I am in shock. You
Like-
go to work, let the man take care of these other serious bills.
Yes.
Strategic
You see,
thinking.
I'm looking at, I'm thinking about school fees, I'm thinking about building a house.
Yeah.
I'm making sure that medical insurance is paid.
Uh-huh.
But
Now,
you
you're
realize
telling me
that even
about
women
a
are
rug.
doing that.
And
Yes,
Yes,
and
Judy.
it's okay.
Of being sugar at home, there is no
Yes.
sugar. Where are you? No sugar.
Even tomatoes.
I tell you, there's no salt. Please come with salt.
Aha.
And that is the one day you know I'm going out with my boss. So to bring salt, that means I have to come back home
With the salt.
with the salt, then go back.
It is a diplomatic way of saying, make sure you're home early.
That's the thing. I'm not telling you, I'm not coming. Figure it out.
Yeah.
And then we shall figure it out. I
Yes.
just wanted
But
to let
salt
you know.
is 350
You know what
shillings.
is going to happen
But
after
then
that?
he's going to leave you.
You know what's going to happen after that?
Right?
You're going to get pissed off because I didn't come back or bring the salt.
And then you will fight.
Then
And
you-
then over time, the man says,
And you know someone can actually bang the man the back even over
This
salt.
thing that is very nice for us.
Hey.
This thing you people call rusiri.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. We love that thing.
It serves a lot.
Because your silica goes for 2 weeks.
That's long.
Me, I can die.
That's short. That's
I
short.
will
That's
die.
some go for
On
months.
average, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Now, me, if you're quiet for those 2 weeks, I am going to have a blast.
Me, my maximum is 1
I'm going to
hour.
have a blast. Then you're going to come back when you want to talk, and I also keep quiet.
And then you continue. That's Lucilica for another 2 weeks. That makes it 4 for
Me, I'm not silica like that. You will come
It's
and-
very dangerous. No, Ashlyn, it's very dangerous for a relationship.
Let me tell you, it is there. You can't fight it.
No,
All
you
right,
can't fight
ladies.
Yeah,
it.
because it saves a lot other than saying something terrible.
Ashlyn,
You're better off keeping quiet.
maybe you drink tea and we conclude this thing.
Before we close this up, I want to say one thing. You like to say we have done this and that and that, and
Right.
you want us to apologize.
Right.
I don't know if you ever noticed, we apologize quite easily.
Yes,
Yes,
they do.
actually,
They
men
do.
do.
Men do.
We might
Most
not-
men
They do not
We might not
apologize by
necessarily-
saying
we might not-
they will buy this.
Me,
they
I
will
know
do
they
that,
do.
but rarely do men say,
we
"I'm
might,
sorry."
we might not necessarily mean we are sorry.
But yes,
But
we want to
I shall
close.
say-
But we want to
I shall
close
say-
the argument and
Now,
stuff.
you guys, when you make a mistake,
Me, my sorry comes from the
you will
intestines.
never apologize.
Because they,
Never.
really?
Never.
I think so.
No. You do
Chitty.
not. Then the funny thing is, you have. Oh boy, I'm going to say this, but he's. You guys, when say for example, you have done something and I'm pissed at you, I've said, okay, we agreed. What's this? Then you get annoyed and you give me a Lucilica. Now, after the Lucilica, the way you apologize is by sex.
Hey, is that what you want them to call you?
Here's the thing. I am going to come.
It is the same thing with a man if he's in a
All right, now.
No, it's just a thing.
But don't you
Yeah,
enjoy
I like you
it?
guys, because
But
This is
tell
a
me,
hot
since you as you're never prepared, you're always ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, the KaChai has to
The
end
sex
there
stage.
because Ashlyn and Adam will continue with the
Yeah, but the
conversation.
sex
Yeah,
they
sex
enjoy
works.
it
But no,
also.
honestly, as we conclude,
It's done.
women take
You
care
will do
of
it, and you will.
no, yes, but what?
women take care of your men. If you want your man to stay, Adam has told you, Managi, take care of your man. Put your ego aside, treat
Yeah.
your man the way you're supposed to treat him.
Even
That's
him,
all.
even
Katsunywa KaChai. No, we're going to do the version of women.
Yes.
Part 2 is what drives women away. Nafuna omuyembe oba nakugamba siri muyembe. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Ashlyn.
Adam ne Ashlyn.
Fe batujja ne mu show ne batandika bwe batirabayo. Ne batujja mu show. Nze simanyi oba mbadde namu.
Okitegeera.
But he has good points from a man's perspective.